Quite the options. This is random, not choose. So I could get a bummer. I could get something like Amplify, double your next power play. Oh well, we have no powers, that's not very good. Damage for gold can be good if there's an early shop, which there is. There is, once again, the forced early elite. No, you can do a very elaborate routine to avoid the early elite and the follow-up elite, which does admittedly involve a lot of upgrades. We wouldn't do that, of course, not with a defect here. Defect's good at Act 1. Took me a long time to realize that the defect is good at Act 1 because he feels really crap, but once you play enough Silent, you know what weak at Act 1 feels like. Opportunity for triple elite. Still eyeing up that 250 gold at the start though. 18 damage is a lot, but 250 gold is also a lot. I like the boss swap on the defect, but fighting Guardian, it's less exciting. If we win all three, does that mean nobody wins, or are we forced with a Watcher run? It means nobody wins. I do not accept ties at the top of a prediction. So if everybody ties, then the next one wins, and the next one is failure. Defect feels bad Act 1 if you don't know how to say no to trap cards like 3-cost powers and Claw. I wouldn't turn down Echo Form no matter how early it's offered to me. But Claw, do not take Claw in A20. Unless you somehow Pandora boxed into 3 Claws. Because you never guarantee there's going to be another Claw, and then it's a dead draw. And we don't want a dead Claw. Pretty tough. You know, they're all pretty good. Random Rare could be Echo Form. This money could buy me Echo Form. Could buy me the potions to slaughter early elites. What about a path like this? Oh, wow, this is a really good path, actually. Yeah, if I can handle taking that 18 damage, this is a phenomenal path. I'll take it. I'd even buy Lee's Waffle with that money, because you get the health back and you get some max health. The Dreaded Jawworm is here, doing as usual. That is, hitting you for 12, and then you start going, how am I meant to block 12? Defense only block 5. And then you cry, of course, but that's just Jawworm things. There's a reason he's an Act 3 enemy. And that reason is that Jawworm is horrifically painful. But he still dies. Focus Potion. Immensely good potion, but it's not so good when all you have is one little orb here. Whoa, what are these card options? They're not damage, very notably. Cool-headed, huh? It's a little early for cool-headed. Fighting the Guardian, though. Bit of Frost Orb goes a long way. I love Leap. Very strong block card. Upgrades to be a very, very strong block card. Still tempted by Cool-headed, but I'll take the Leap. Alright, Purple Spirits are dancing. Oh, I wish I took an uncommon card to give them. I don't mind just passing by in a little strike. They're not very impressed, but getting Flame Spirits on the floor 2 is very cruel because you're not going to have a card worth giving them. They can heal you if you give them an uncommon card. So wishing I'd taken double energy and given it to them. If I had foreknowledge, I would have done that. But we didn't have foreknowledge. What we have is the Merchant, offering me Chemical X. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. His other relics are terrible. There's no way I would ever buy the shovel in the shop, unless I actually had so much money I don't care. Well, I'm almost certainly buying that Ball Lightning. It's on sale, and it's a terrifically good Act 1 card. Doom and Gloom, quite interesting as well. Fairy in a Bottle? Would I ever buy that? I'm not so sure about that. I have no X-Cost cards. Chemical X is amazing, but it's difficult to buy with no X-Cost cards. Defrag, also a reasonably good option. Love Defrag. Love scaling up focus. Especially with Ball Lightning and, I suppose, Doom and Gloom. Panic Button, also kind of cool. Especially against the Guardian, where he does have follow-ups where he doesn't attack. Not sure I want to pay 97 for it, though. Do we have another shopping opportunity coming up? No, not really. I did take a lot of damage getting this far. Am I man enough to buy a Fairy in a Bottle? If I really think I can take on all these elites, the Fairy in the Bottle is not the way forward, right? Better to kill them. could even buy that recursion, you know. That's a lot of money spent on cards, though. Yeah, there's no guarantee. The game is not obligated to give me any X-cost cards, whether or not I buy Chemical X. If you buy the Fairy, you can buy the Chem X. What? Not both. It's one or the other. Could happily remove another Strike, now that we have Ball Lightning. Or even remove a Defend, but... yeah, it keeps the deck kind of lean. Yeah, go on then. Live fast, die young. I think I will buy a potion, though. I'll buy Energy Potion. Just insurance against the upcoming elites. Ah, of course. The question mark is a fight. Why is it always a fight? How does this keep happening? Get Dooming and Glooming, get Dual Casting. Next time we see Dual Cast, this cultist is dead. Leap takes care of everything. This takes care of everything else. Do I just kill you with this, by the way? Of course we do. Good job. Give me the max roll of gold and give me other options. Ooh. Force Field is impossible to take now. Almost. Almost impossible. Another defrag might be a little greedy with no Frost Generation, but there's Frost Generation, but I can't have both. Yeah, second defrag's a little greedy at this point. Take Cold Snap. Take our third easy combat. It's against the slimy slimes, and... I guess it's just Leap Defend here, together with a Wimpy Strike. Wherever possible, I think you should prioritize taking no damage. I know I like to talk a lot about advancing the fight, but no damage advances the overall game state. Can I just kill you here? One can certainly hope. I don't think this does more than... strike. Done. Alright, even more gold. Wow, the gold amount coming in is very nice. Chaos for a random orb. We already have 3 types of orbs. That could make it 4. But what about Turbo? I don't have draw to go with Turbo yet, but I do have a 2-cost Doom and Gloom. Hello World is a perfectly serviceable Act 1 card, by the way. I might even take it. I know a lot of people don't have love for Hello World, but I do, so we're having it. I also need to upgrade something, but don't worry, it won't be innate Hello World. It will be... With these potions, I don't feel too bad about taking on an elite, but how do I deal damage here? Defrag? Yeah, let's get defrag upped. Rule 1 on defrag, see focus, take focus. Recently we did a reprogram deck, which was focused down, and that is absolutely viable if you go for things like Hyper Beam, of course reprogram, attacks at scale like Barrage, and have your orbs be Plasma Orbs. Yeah, I love it when you upgrade a card and it doubles its output, and that's what defrag does. I'm looking at that elite and I'm having second thoughts. 44 health, admittedly a couple of potions, but Gremlin Orb kills me. Kills me dead. Sentries also give me a pretty bad time. Everything gives me a hard time. Lagavulin less so with Hello World, so maybe we just press forward and fight Lagavulin? Of course we do. And look, who upgrades Hello World to be innate? It is innate. Alright, decent setup already. Doom and Gloom wakes you up, but it starts me cooking a Dark Orb. Next turn I've got good block game with Leap, Cold Snap, Defend, so yeah, we wake you up right now. Get Dooming, get Glooming, probably get Dual Casting, put the Dark Orb on the front where it belongs. Could have considered either of these, but let's hold on to our potion while we can, especially knowing that I can block this quite well. Sweeping Beam is nice, but not as nice as avoiding damage. Avoiding damage is good. However, I do have Energy Potion. I bet a Zap and a Sweeping Beam would actually go a long way here, but I might draw something I want to play. 50% potion chance. I should use a potion. Just not sure if this is worthy of my time. It probably is, actually. Let's do it. I don't really want to draw, because there's nothing I can draw and play. Let's just do the strike for now. Hello, recursion. Ooh, recursion, almost good. Because I can recursion cold snap to evoke this for block. Keeps things going rather nicely. You're almost destined to take damage off of Lagavulin, so don't cry about it. Instead, cry for Lagavulin, because he's dead. Expertly done, and expertly rewarded. The courier is here. And a replacement potion is here, so yeah, some people might have thought I was a little bit gung-ho on what I bought in the shop. They go, well, that's not fossilized helix, that's not echo form. Gotta get you the cards and the relics that get you through Act 1, because with no successful Act 1, there is no Act 2. Deck is lean. I will not take duplicates of cards I already have. It's just more fodder to have to upgrade. Speaking of upgrading cards, let's upgrade cards. Upgrading dual cast sounds pretty good. We have a lot of orb generation. Being able to evoke them at 0 cost is welcome. Yeah, and I want more upgrades, surely. Upgrades are good. I checked recently. They're certainly good. Giant chests are good. Giant chests with toxic eggs are amazing. Whoa, okay, let's not try and screw this one up. Toxic egg is one of the most powerful early relics you can get. And we haven't taken skills, apart from leap, so all the skills we get from now on being upgraded is Muyo Gurdo? Don't know, I didn't spend that long in Spain. Could rest. I could feel so good about the situation that resting is better, but Doom and Gloom's 4 AoE is nice. Muy bueno, yeah, but nobody's talking Portuguese, TBW. Yeah, high knob chance, 50-50 on the knob. But would delaying knob help me at all? At least if knob is here, he's not there. We don't have to fight the Spicy Elite, though. Remember that. The Courier doesn't make us any stronger, and the Toxic Egg doesn't make us any stronger until we actually get some cards. I'm going to rest. Don't fancy my durability currently, but let's go and get a relic that makes things better. Off of these freaks, the sentries. Not great, but it's a start. The incoming 20 here is largely why I rested. My thin deck is getting punished by all these dazeds. And they give you... Ooh, hello, I can dual cast the Dark Orb. I can kill one of these guys. It's going to deal 24. Defrag, Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Dual Cast. There's no reasonable way we kill both of them, right? That'd be too much to ask. Do consider what the Strength Potion does for you here. Is there any possible way to kill both of these guys using the Strength Potion? Kind of output we got here. 8 will hit one of them randomly. 10 if I defrag, and well, let's face it, we're defragging here. I can do 6 and 7 for 13. And the 8, that's going to hit for 24. Okay, imagine 11 on you, bringing you down to 20. Yeah, I don't think even with the Flex Potion we eradicate these freaks. Better to just go for it, right? I'll definitely target the front one. Yeah, it's probably wasted damage if I do Cold Snap on anyone but the front one right now. Depends on where this lightning hits, though. This could backfire tremendously if it hits the central sentry. And that could easily happen. That's a big risk, actually. Because if I take out the central sentry, I'm just taking loads of damage for no good reason. Let's do it like this, then. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was exactly what I feared. Dark Orbs target the lowest hit points, so it would kill the central sentry and I'd still be taking 20. That's why I targeted this sentry, so that, poof, we don't take that damage. Big risk. but we mitigated it rather nicely, I might say. And I do say, set up this sentry to die next turn. Take ne points of damage. Yeah, Hello World would help me against the status cards, but killing helps also. Goodbye. Pennib. Not particularly good with what we do currently, but it does make Doom and Gloom destroy my freakish foes. Very good setup for Barrage in late game if we end up playing like that. Say no to Liquid Bronze. We have good cards as it is. Skim. Oh, but Sunder. Oh, but Skim. Skim plus. Oh, that hurts. I want that Skim plus, but it's pretty hard to take on 3 energy. Oh, that is nasty. Also, Sunder, also quite nasty. I don't think we could take on the Spicy Elite. Too risky. It's 50% chance Knob. If it's Lagavulin, I think we destroy Lagavulin again, but... Oh, that Skim is so good long term, but short term I think I need that Sunder. I think I need to take and upgrade that Sunder. Yeah, Skim Plus is just such a good card. Oh man. But I think I need the damage output. Pretty hard to make the Sunder work against the end boss, though. It's going to be a bit of a dead draw for that fight. But it's just so good in hallways. And I struggle a bit on hallways currently. Painful. Very painful choice to make. Dead Adventurer, gouged and trampled by a horned beast. It is Gremlinob. Do we think we can take the mighty Gremlinob? We don't have to fight him. We could leave. Also, we could take a chance on just getting the goods and running. You know what? Bring it on. Let's have a good old go with the Knob. Although, of course, he comes in turn 1. Knockin'. Potions might be able to destroy him fairly swiftly. I'm tempted to focus potion, but I'd like to keep that for the boss. Pretty glad I got that in 0 cost. Alright, he goes Rar. He hits me for 8. This is not the punishing turn. The punishing turn comes next turn. I kill him next turn. I don't think I do. Not even with the strength potion. This isn't what I signed up for. Might be able to kill him if I play Zap right now. I think I have to play Zap right now. But do I need to play a Focus Potion? I should run some numbers here. I got 20 damage on my orbs. So that's him down to 23. Doom and Gloom would evoke you for an additional 5. So that's 15. That's 21 I can do, provided I get those cards next turn. I might not. I think I need to Focus Pot, or else we don't win here. It's a shame to lose the Focus Potion. Alternative is Strength Potion with a Strike and Doom and Gloom, and I think that's better. Okay. I think we're fine here. So again, how much damage are we dealing here? We need to do 33. We'll do 10, 18... Plus 5, 23, plus 6 isn't there, so let's get there. Bye. Okay, we get good money. We get Akabeko. Not terrible. I haven't taken many block options. I took Leap, and that's my lot. Steam Barrier Plus is pretty good. Free block card. Do I feel like I can take on Spicy Elite? It could be Gremlinob again. And we just saw that we don't fare well against Gremlinob, because that event is independent of the pool of elites. So the only thing we know is that this is not going to be... Who was that, by the way? That was Sentries, right? So this could be Lagavulin or Gremlinob. Very good chance Gremlinob kills us. Although Akabeko does make things a little easier. It's like the damage that we just got out of that potion, but inherent. I think we can take him. Let's give it a go. It is, of course, Gremlinob, and he gets +2 strength. That's actually the better kind of Gremlinob. This is not the better kind of setup, though. Ew. That's unpleasant. Still unpleasant. Oh, we are going to be punished greatly, especially next turn. Might have to focus potion already. Just to get extra damage and extra block right now. Yeah, I thought my draw might be better than this. It's not good. Could have done with Ball Lightning early, Zap on turn 1, things like that. Pen Nib is at 8, though. Pen Nib 8 makes Sunder do 48. 48. 58. 60. Enough. Alright, we're there. As long as we draw Sunder, if we don't, we're in trouble. No pressure, Sunder. Was there really ever any doubt? I mean, I didn't see any doubt. Did you? Splat. Goodbye, Gremlin Ob. Not bad. The spicy is done, and we have 2/3 of an omelette. The molten egg is here. All attacks are now upgraded. We can rest to our heart's content because our deck is going to be very green. We also get our potion back. And choices that I'm not sure I want. Overclock, I sometimes say I'll take it if it has a plus on it. 3 draw for free. This is Master of Strategy. And the burn goes in the discard pile, not the draw pile. So I am definitely liking that overclock. Liking it more than Skim because I'm on 3 energy here. Ball Lightning Plus, though. Nah, it's got to be overclock. Solves my draw issue in a big way. Alright, let's put it to use by taking on the lousy lice. Well, Cold Snap just kills one outright. That's a good start. Dual Casting might kill some more. Tch, man. Was there some lice here? I must have missed them. Too busy stomping on them with my giant robotic everythings. Nah, I just put an end to it. I was thinking about doing pen nib things, but nah. Hologram Plus. Love Hologram. We don't have the gubbins to make it truly amazing, like All for One, Madness, Snecko Eye. But Hologram is so good. Have a card that's great, then bring it back again. Bring back Overclock to draw through your deck rapidly. But what about Meteor Strike? Yeah, if only we had the Strike dummy for Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike is a huge gamble. We have no way of playing it currently. No Recycle, no Turbo, no Snecko Eye, no Relics. That's Relics, not Brelix. Do the sensible thing. Take the Hologram. And then do the sensible thing and rest? Or upgrade Sunder? We upgrade Sunder. I'm going to want that to mulch some enemies in Act 2. Now, let's not screw up the finish against the Guardian. Get a Doom and Gloom Dark Orb going early. Or do a little jig like this. I'm thinking I can hold on to my potions here. I should be strong enough to take you on. I got Leap, I got Hologram, I got Overclock, I got Steam Barrier. There should be 100 different ways to block this guy. I think I transformed him a little fast there. Get Hello World down. Some might say it spams your deck. They're not wrong. Well, what if it gives you leaps? Leaps and bounds is how we're coming along. Don't mind doing Steam Barrier things. They get a little weaker as time goes on, but who doesn't? Did I ever take that recursion I saw earlier? No. Did I have a Doom and Gloom when I turned down that recursion? I think I did. I think I took Cold Snap or Hello World instead. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is somewhere, though. I could make you transform immediately, or I could try to block. Steam, Hollow, Steam is... Well, Steam, Hollow, Steam, Defend is all the way there already. Might be better than wasting my Dark Orb. I want that thing to cook. I've got 2 focus. This thing blocks 4. Oh, that's pretty good. Overclock? No, I don't want the burns coming. This is fine. This guy can't touch me. Yeah, don't worry about old Steam Barrier. New Steam Barrier is just as good. Don't want to play things that gives me orbs now, which is a bit of a problem, but what can you do? Well, we could just sunder this freak. You go nowhere. I go everywhere. It's easy to know which one's the real steam barrier. It's the one that's upgraded. Just don't hurt me, and we're all good. And let's do a little bit of damage and get pen nibbed up. And this guy's already dead. Didn't need to use the potions. We just need to dual cast and say goodbye to him. Goodbye. So Sunder kills, but I have other things to consider here. Yeah, carry on. I could keep Pen Nib set up. Pen Nibbed Akabeko is a thing. It is as oppressive as it sounds. What do you mean I don't have steam barriers? Oh, I got dual cast, that's just as good. And I got dual cast, that's just as good. Look at all those holograms coming out of Hello World, and some people think this card blows. There we go. Preserve the Pen Nib on 9. And I didn't take the fraction of damage that Sunder would have given me. A potion which I don't want over these. Actually, Explosive Potion over Flex Potion is a consideration, but that Flex Potion gets doubled with Pen Nib. Options. Oh, it's got to be Seek Plus. There's no way it's not Seek Plus. Grab any 2 cards, put them in your deck. Grab Hologram, grab Overclock, grab Sunder. Doesn't cost anything. It's got to be Seek. Now, don't you Snecko me now. This ain't a Snecko Deco. A lot of 0 and 1 cost things. Doom and Gloom's the only Snecko thing here. I just want some basic energy. Philosopher's Stone. Slaver's Collar. The tea thing. Coffee Dripper, that's it. Okay, but not these, right? Specifically not these. There's no way we take Ectoplasm when we have Courier. Money is on our side. There's no way you take Busted Crown, period, at the end of Act 1, unless you somehow made some kind of god deck. So I guess we take the Cursed Key. I'm not looking forward to the curses, but the Courier will make it easier to remove them. I don't mind Cursed Key that much, just... It sucks to avoid a chest. Because, you know, you're saying no to a wonderful, juicy relic. Also sucks when you can't go to the shop afterwards, so either we avoid the chest or we grab a curse for a while. Definitely hitting the shop early on, but isn't it lovely seeing the Forced Elites? Double Forced Elite if you hug left. We're actually pretty good at annihilating elites thanks to Pen Nib, Akabeko, 4 energy, upgraded cards. So I shouldn't be as afraid of Act 2 elites as I normally am. So let's head up the shop, take a couple of events. Upgrades are not that valuable to me because everything's upgraded apart from powers. And my power's already upgraded. Well, not Hello World, but you don't want to upgrade Hello World most of the time. Hello World is often better not upgraded, really. Even so, might want to rest if things go badly. It is Act 2 after all. Get my chest to cry about. Take that thing on if we feel like it. And then voila. We sure this is for the better? I'm no longer quite so sure this is for the better. Reconsider that that's the take an elite path, and this is the don't take an elite path, get the extra upgrade. There's no way to take these guys without having a rest first, so I'm not very keen on roping myself into that. Alright, this is fine. This isn't fine. Glad I didn't take Ectoplasm. There's a lot not to find fine about this. Sunder would have ruined these freaks, and we didn't get it. Ascender's Bane doing what it does, which is hurt me. Hurt me plenty. I mean, Cold Snap is damage, but I could save the Pen Nib if I was willing to zap, Hollow Zap, but Cold Snap is also more block. Also puts you in Sunder range anyway, so whatever. Yeah, Cold Snap. Zippity zap. Bring back the cold snap for more block. Yeah, that's just welcome to Act 2 things. Getting brutalized. Continuing to get brutalized. Thank you, Steam Barrier. Yeah, okay, just play everything. It's an idea. The reason I target the Mugger, despite him having more health, is this turn right here. Mugger hits harder. Mugger goes for a lunge for 18. The Looter does a lunge for 14. So I'd rather take out the one that's going to hurt me plenty. Overclock, it's your time to shine. Overclock has shone pretty poorly. But I'm on 4 here, so... Smash. Total rebate. Total annihilation. I don't have anything to set up, right? The pen nib. I'm going to forget about the pen nib often. Money, gold, potion that I don't want, and Glacier. Jake likes Glacier. That's a lot of frost generation. It's good block. It's pre-upgraded. Melter helps with a few fights, but not nearly as many as Glacier does. Now I really want more orb slots. Capacitor, where are you? Unupgraded. I don't care. I just want you. You can't get Capacitor with Hello World. It only gives you common cards, and no power is common. Every power is at least uncommon. Anyway, for once we can block the Menacing Memorandum from the Shelled Parasite, because we can Steam Hollow Steam. But what's in the Overclock? Are there options? Preferably better options. These options are not necessarily better. There we go. And you know what? I'll Hello World for better options here. Very impressive if you can full block the Shelled Parasite's 21. He's a monster. He's also a monster in the way that he makes you frail like this. That's full block right there. Let's set up the pen nib. It's okay. Even though my strike did nothing, it let the lightning get through. So it wasn't that I was doing that for nothing. Just felt like it. Pen nib. These pen nib things. Seek doesn't get me anything that changes my world here, does it? Does get me that doom and gloom, but I think I would rather ball your lightning, duel my cast, and then get glaciering. Not bad. I could still do more if I wanted to seek, and you know what? I think I will. Get me zippity zapping, please. Good fight against the Shelled Parasite, and it should be over momentarily. Oh, I love Barrage. Oh, I love Barrage so much. Barrage, my beloved. It's just such a cool card. Alright, get money, get moving. Leap with a plus. Yeah, I'll take Leap plus. Already have Leap. Have an even better Leap. But I think that does it for getting block cards. We got Glacier, Leap, Leap plus, Steam Barrier, Hologram. Now we need to focus more on offense. Of course, we need to be offered offense, but that's what the shop is for. And the courier is for. And on sale Sunder Plus is for. I don't think I want another Sunder Plus. I might. Oh god, I want this. Runic Capacitor. Oh, it's like the most powerful common relic. Well, shop relic, perhaps. Shop relics are good. Anyway, 3 additional orb slots. That's better than the orb potion. That's better than an upgraded capacitor. It's just so good. Duvu. It's very expensive, so I don't want to buy it. I certainly don't want to buy the ceramic fish. Spend money now, maybe make profit later? No, I don't think so. Fusion for plasma. You see, I've got draw kind of sorted out. But plasma orbs are good. Plasma orbs are very good. I could even take that with turbo. And then I'm pretty solved on energy and I just want draw. Oh, hologram plus. Give me that hologram plus. Oh, recursion plus. These are all good things. Give it to me. I could still get that Sunder. I don't think Sunder's the right call, though. Yeah, just one Sunder that you keep going to is better than multi-Sunders. Yeah, Courier already earning his keep. Saved me 78 gold, and we're just at the start of Act 2. So who voted for everybody failing? Because everybody winning is the same as everybody failing. If you can follow my bizarre logic. That's a good heal, but those cards are going to be very upgraded, so I think I have to choose one of 40. I want draw. I want that Skim Plus that I turned down back. What did I turn down the Skim Plus for, by the way? What did I turn it down for? Starting to feel like a fool for turning it down, but it was the right call at the time. For Sunder? Okay, it was still the right call, but I still feel bad about it. Anyway, 1 of 20, please. Reinforced Body is good, but it's more block. Overclock Plus is yet more draw. Consume! Self-repair. Another hologram. White noise. Oh my god, could I just click take all? Self-repair is pretty good. We're getting... But we can use rests quite liberally. So, I don't know if I want self-repair over consume. Loop is good too. Eyeing up that claw. Yeah, everyone's eyeing up the bleeding claw. Which character's playstyle do you enjoy the most? Defect, then Ironclad, then Shiv Lady, and then way at the bottom is Watcher. Don't care for Watcher at all. Gosh, that's tough. So I've already got 2 hologram pluses. If I get a third one, Snecko Eye becomes a win condition. So does Madness, and that's pretty good. Tough call. Tough call here. I love that consume, but maybe it's a bit heavy. But we have a lot of Frost Orb generation. I'm going to go with consume. Well, if we find Capacitor, that's another great way forward. Obtain a relic in exchange for becoming ashamed. Become frail. Do we care about becoming frail? We've got defrag, we've got consume, we've got glacier. I'm gonna take your relic. Don't mind me. Oh, blood vial. That could work out if we get offered bites. Could work out, might not. Might take the rest at this point. Although upgrading the other leap is also good. Might be worth more than a rest. 21 on a rest. I'm gonna get an opportunity to rest here, so it makes more sense to make ourselves more powerful, so we need even less rest going forward. Zap at 0 cost is another decent idea. Because I don't think we Snecko. Even if we get offered Snecko, I've got too many low-cost things for it. Although we do have you know what. Probably leap. That 12 block goes a long way. Now the key question is harder. Always was. There's no shop going forward anyway. Ah, it's the Gremlin Leader. Hopefully it's time for you to be the Gremlin Bleeder. Ooh, especially with Doom and Gloom coming out, striking these guys dead. Thank you, Akabesto. And not only that, we could do it again with Turbo. Wow, this is powerful. Alright, let's do it then. Gashunk. Get leaping. S Club 7, bring it all back? Or was that the S Club Juniors? I could deign to take 1 point to advance the flight with more dooming and glooming. Let's go then. Excellent. One of the downsides of having more slots, though, is it takes longer to push your orbs out, but sometimes that's not a problem. Sunder, you're early. And me, I'm about to be frail. Let's see what's in the overclocking first. Certainly getting a lot of crap in my deck, so this could hurt me quite badly. Oh, hologram is back. Do love my holograms. Fusion, hologram. Boy, I would love an EQ. Equilibrium. Get the Frost Orbs at the ready for some blocking, and then have that at the ready for my dual cast, which is surely coming. Now, please buff and don't hit me with your 6x3 again. You're hitting me with 6x3 again when I'm frail. That's surely okay. Oh my god, double wizards. No, that's not okay. That's absolutely not okay. If I Sweeping Beam dual cast, I kill both of the wizards. I thought I'd kill both of the wizards, but I can't count, it seems. Still good. Still do good things, though. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13... Well, basically it's 12 and 9, we're fine. Get zapping. And play it anyway. Wrong one. Alright, you want to resummon again? Okay, well here's my proposition. Strike. Recursion. Ball lightning. Consume! Fusion, fission would be amazing. Seek when you have everything at your disposal, also amazing. I like it, but I'd like it more if you were dead. I already full block this, so I just need to grab everything that does damage to you. Hello chat and hello Strimmer. Nobody calls me Strimmer. I suppose you do. Right, I got damage here. If I just sunder and then smack you with anything, almost anything, we're almost there, but I don't think we're quite doing it that way. What else do I have that gets me somewhere? Trying to think of anything that just ruins your day. Oh, how about hologram, actually? Witness. Splat. Hey, I want to do that again. Splat. Hey, I want to do that again. We're not done yet. No, I think you are done yet. I think it's verily time for you to die. And that's the end of the Gremlin Leader. And we get richly rewarded with a Prayer Wheel. It's a rare relic for a reason. It's really, really good. Rare, common, shop, boss, uncommon, common, common, uncommon, uncommon. Not bad. Is this bad? Streamline Plus? Yeah, with all my holograms, that Streamline could do a lot of things, but I'm really starting to bulk my deck out, not necessarily in a good way. That said, how do I do damage and who's our boss? We're fighting the Collector. I'm not sure I want Streamline, even with a plus on it. Yeah, I'm not sold. I'll skip. Do consider the power of another Steam Barrier Plus. They are free after all. Free is good when you have a lot of draw. You know what? I'm going for it. Give me that. And then I can take my rest, but I don't have to. We didn't take any damage there. It's hard to find things to upgrade in this deck. Things that are worthwhile upgrading, at least. Zap, Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom, they're all reasonable, I guess. I might even recall at this early stage. And I will. There we go. Make it not a problem in the later acts. Right. Do we dare? We'll be saddled with 2 curses. We won't know what the second one is until we open this. I don't dare. Not yet. Gonna skip this chest. We're gonna need card removes in Act 3 quite badly. Fortunately, we can pick whatever path because we took on the Spicy Elite in Act 1. Oh, come on! Back-to-back treasure chests. Why 2 curses? Because I already have Shame. And we'll get another curse because we have the Cursed Key. Well, that is not very nice. We have to make up for all these not relics by taking a relic off of this elite. Hello, Book of Glasgow. Nice to see you, I think, but I'm not so sure. I'm gonna need some draw here. I'm gonna need some draw pretty badly. Probably also some block. So how about Glacier and... Well, there's something to be said for defragging. Because I can Glacier defrag Fusion. And that should set me up for some good blocking in this fight, at least. Although this is not a fight where you just block to win in. Not by a long shot. Get some much needed energy and some much needed damage. Let's advance. I haven't been using potions, and I don't have Sozu, so it might well be worth considering using it here. But not yet. Well, Earlier the better. The thing is I might not need to. Glacier's seeing some use again. Wish I could get rid of that shame. That's going to make me frail. But that's all the more reason to have some frosty orbs at my disposal. And then what else can I do? And get fusion back again? Get Hello World is actually a good idea. There we go. I need cards that I can actually use in this fight, because notice we've barely hurt the Book of Stabbing. Of course, it hasn't hurt us either. Oh, Consume is good here. Consume. Yeah, I need to deal damage. Let's get to it then. Sunder you. Recursion this. 10 plus 28 is fine, so we don't Steam Barrier. Book of Stabbing accelerates very quickly in damage. You can get a recap here. 7 damage times the number of turns. And they give me painful stabs, which are wounds that clog my deck. 15% chance to single attack. Multi-attack cannot be done 3 times in a row. Single, never twice in a row. So single attack is going to be followed up by a 5/7. Which I don't want to have to deal with, but I'm going to have to deal with. Fortunately, we block 4 of them, but yeah, that's not good enough. Anyway, I need to hurt you plenty. Energy's kind of good. Losing those is kind of not good. But bringing forward my Dark Orb for Dual Castville is good. It's not like I have ice cream. So if everybody wins, everybody who bet lose. Yeah. If everybody wins, nobody wins. Also, I thought this was 5/7. It's 6/7. Whoops. Nothing to hologram either. Oops, it's all bad, you say. Could I have a better option, please? It's not really better. Defend does not help me terribly. 10, 20, 34 block with 47 incoming. Honestly, that's not terrible. Could hologram do me something better? Could evoke this, but that only gets 3 extra block. Does advance the fight a little bit, but I think the fight is won with this, so it's just a case of minimizing damage here. And regrettably, minimizing damage is done by using these. Focus would save me a tiny bit of health, not worth wasting a good potion on though. Honestly, that's not a lot of damage to take from the Book of Glasgow, and the Book of Glasgow is... Well, I was ready to say completely dead, and I'm still okay at saying that. Time for you to die. Unfortunate, if I was just 1 turn faster, we had that. Block potion, not better than what we have. Might be better than flex potion, actually. We don't do a lot of physical damage. But we do have turns where we can do that. Thread and Needle's amazing, by the way. Oh, that's so good. Synergizes perfectly with Frost Orbs. Works the way you want it to. Skim is back, but Barrage is here. Oh, Barrage with that flex pot's pretty much a win con in a lot of ways. I love Skim, though. No, we already have 2 overclock pluses, right? I only take 1 of them? Well, we already have 1 and a bunch of holograms. I'm taking Barrage. Skim is always paired with hard choices, yeah, and Barrage. Barrage is normally not a card I take until the very end. Oh, wait, is this good? Oh, we could have gotten rid of the curse. Oh, look who's back. Alright, we're definitely saying goodbye to the curse now. Don't even look at the other options, they were never there. Damn! could have popped open the chest. Oh well, we didn't. Couldn't have known what's coming. Give me better options, please. Oh, these are better options. Defrag, zap, hollow, zap, zap. Don't even need to Steam Barrier, because we've already got the full block going. Birds can really ruin plated armor, but I can ruin birds, so it's all fair. It wasn't worth wasting my Akabesto on the bird. We're going to focus physical damage on the Chosen. At least we are now. 8 and 8 is not enough. I got to play both. Okay, I'm starting to get pretty punished here. But only a little bit. I could just consume Glacier, but I think we can do better than that. Certainly nice for the block on the Glacier. A reasonable chance that the bird survives what I'm trying to do here, which I'm not open to. But if we stop that 21, we stop everything, so why don't I just annihilate the bird and then cease to concern myself? Love it. Good, very good. There are ways to make things better, though, and we're looking at it. Thonk. Okay, all is well. Another barrage. You know, I can do with multiple barrages, because it's now my main source of dealing damage. Well, physical damage, at least. Let's look at the other option first, though. Buffer is cool, but cool-headed is cooler. Get in here, cool-headed. You are draw. Get in here, barrage. You're damage. Is that true? Is it not better to just have one barrage that you keep going back to? It's a bit of a dead draw early in the fight. And if it's really so good, I can always hologram, skim, cool head, whatever into it. Multi-barrage pluses might be a bit greedy on this deck. It does feel a bit greedy. I will skip you, actually. Fights are good, but I love events. Oh, what about when the events are fights? Then I guess they're good. Ah... is this worth it? I would say yes, actually. It's not going to be that long a fight. Consume does not evoke. Consume gets rid of your back orb slot, and it deletes the orb in it if there is an orb in it. It can help you push out other orbs if it's empty, though. So it is worth considering. Steam barriers not doing what steam barriers are meant to do, which is be free. 4, 4, 4, 4 is 16, so 1 steam barrier, please. You don't play steam barriers unless you have to, because they get weaker the more you play them, but on A20 your fights are usually over before that's a consideration. Oh, now this is a consideration. Blonk, and no, it's not Sunder, it's dual cast. Blonk. Get my money. A lot of high rolling dosh here. It's alright time for genetic algorithm, but I think I want another defrag. Compile driver is good for draw as well, though. But it's hard to say no to focus gain. White noise could be anything. Could even be focus gain. Now I might really consider that rest. Going into collector. Collector's a nightmare. Yeah, go on then. Let's not take risks here. Alright, have at. The deck is getting chunky. Is it chunky enough to flatten Collector? If we played every card and they did 10 damage, Collector would be dead by now. Hello world value? Because I'm not doing diddly squat else in this. I have reason to believe this fight's going to go to bad places. Let's play the focus potion, especially with a turn 1 like this. Just cards that don't do anything. White noise, help me. Okay. Some might say that's not a good idea, but they're not the ones that are playing. Four, 4, and 4. That 32's coming in. Could hollow. What do I get that way? 4 and 4 and 4 is 12. That's 22. I got anything free here? Jewel Cast is free. Steam Barrier is free. So in that case, hollow Steam Barrier. And then play your Zap. Perfect! You want to take no damage, otherwise your plated armor starts breaking, and that is not very fun. What do you mean another 35 coming in my way? I did not concede to that. Turbo is here at least. Get the defrag down, get my fusion going, give me some options. Give me some better options. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, that's 30, so that's you just dead. You know, I like the idea of these little things being dead. Let's do more of that. Perfect. Well, it's not so perfect. I'm taking a bit of damage. I'd rather not, but we are anyway. Gotta live with it. Cold Snap Barrage is good. You Are Mine is not good. Yeah, You Are Mine is really bad, but maybe we can get around that. What are we drawing? Got a leap there. Got recursion there. I think we'll be fine. Cold Snap it and rebound back the Mega Barrage. And some people think that card is worthy of its common status. Flex Pot? No, I want to save the potion. Going into Act 3 with 0 potions seems like a bad idea. That's the fun thing about this game. You want to win, but you want to win just enough. So, claw onto every resource that you can if you think you can make it through. Besides, we seem okay right now. We're already blocking 18 just passively, and we can make that better. I like better options, though. Now I'm about to start redrawing the nastiness that I've caused for myself. The burn, the void, the used up steam barriers. Consume and defrag. Defrag plus, actually. Not so sure about the consume here, but that is a lot of focus. I don't want to be eating this damage. Here's what I can do, though. I can recursion that, because I don't mind losing that lightning orb if it means I get Mondo defense. Although I probably should have considered various other things. Defend and ball lightning next turn's a bit bleh. Dealing damage is never bleh. Go. Give me the drop. We're in a good state for this fight. If they start resummoning, we'll have to reconsider our position, but currently this is quite good. We've got a lot of passive block going on, and all I really need to do is set up a decisive victory against you. Those help. What's in here? Kind of worth it. Don't like losing my fusion orb, but we're already on 4 energy with Cursed Key, so it's okay. And we got Mondo block. Oh man, more Mondo. Dual cast puts an end to you, so just smack away with this for pen nib value, and then hold. That was almost all she wrote. We're not quite there yet. Oh, we're there. Bye-bye. Why did I rest? Granted, what would I upgrade? Wow! Well now, we have got all the pieces needed. I'd probably take Busted Crown now, believe it or not. Just extra energy, we already have an amazing deck. But didn't I already turn it down? I guess I did. Anyway, Echo Form is amazing, and it doesn't need an upgrade. Speaking of not needing upgrades, Fusion Hammer. Although very takeable empty cage at this point. Getting rid of 2 strikes at this point. Oh, that would be nice. That'd be very, very nice, actually. But proportionately, I think I get a lot more mileage out of that hammer. If only I took those 2 curses. Think of the relics we could be drowning in right now. I think it's hammer time. Go on then. 5 energy. Now I want every bit of draw I can get my hands on. Turning down those skims, plural, really starting to bite me in the bum. Uh-oh. Front-loaded shops. No! We have to take this curse, and we cannot get rid of it until Act 4. Crumbs. Oh, that's really bad. Damn these front-loaded shops. Okay, how do we handle this horrible situation? Take combats, hit an early shop, get an up... Oh, we can't upgrade. Meaning rest sites are bad. What a bizarre thing to say. Rest sites are bad, but they are bad. Potential 3 elite path along the left. Rest sites are good if I need to rest, I suppose. So take that, although if you feel the need to wimpily rest, take that route. Ugh, gonna be cursed into this fight, and then let's get out of here. Not great, but we will handle it. 2 chances for Omamori. Yeah, Omamori's an option. Yeah, it could be Omamori here. Could be Omamori here. Could be Omamori here. Yeah. I think I would take Omamori to block the curse. It could also block me another curse. Good question. Would I buy Omamori at this point? Could look for question marks after the chest. Yeah, it could be shops there, but I wouldn't have money after going here. And I do want to remove another strike. Shop removal cost, or card removal cost, is apparently 100. Alright, let's move. The Exploders. Oh lordy, they're coming in swinging. Where's my buffer? That's not buffer. Okay, well, Glacier Consume. Oh my goodness, thank goodness somebody set up the pen. No, this is Akabeko, of course. Well, that Akabeko is giving me some serious mileage. 14, 14, 14 is blep. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. When does this robot ever get punished? I have yet to see it. Steam Barrier is really working overtime. I'm very happy for them. Well, I'm happy for me. Lightning just ends this fight, doesn't it? But you know what else ends fights? Get me Defrag Plus and get me Sunder. That way Sunder kills you. I get Rebate. I put down Defrag. I hollow back Consume. And then you die. Because now I block your pathetic 9 attack and you just passively take 22 a turn. I could set up... if I had an attack card, I could set up Pen Nib here. If only I had an attack card. That's an attack card, but it hurts me. Oh well. That's life. Gambler's Brew is excellent. These are not excellent. Actually, go for the eyes. Weakness. We don't do any debuffing of enemies currently. We're fighting the Awakened one freaking again. With such a big deck, Stack Plus isn't bad, but I have a lot of block cards already. Go for the eyes, weak application. No, I don't think so. I think we can make do without it. Force Field. Do I even play that many powers? Hello World, Defrag, Defrag. It's pretty good when we're into a fight, but I already have a lot of block. I don't think I need more. But it is very good in a long fight. I will take Force Field. Wouldn't it be better with Timekeeper followed by Awakened one instead? Just not Awakened one would be nice. I don't like fighting him, and I'm pretty bad at fighting him. A terrible combination. Trying to think of a way that Sunder could end this fight, but nothing's coming to mind. I've got nothing that does enough damage for Sunder to obliterate these freaks. But I could seek Echo Form and just Glacier here. That would be pretty cool. I could also grab Turbo to do some other things. Echo Form and Turbo. This is where the Defect really comes into his own. He can just manipulate his deck like nobody's business. Feels good. Yeah, it might have also felt good to make better use of Akabeko, but I'm fairly confident that with Echo Form, we can just do whatever we want. We want to block, we can block. Actually, I do want to block. This is not very pleasant. You want to do not much damage? We can do not much damage. Yeah, that wasn't very good either. But Echo Form helps out a ton. I hate Awaken 1, I love playing Powers. Maybe it's just coincidence. Yeah, Powers are fun. He doesn't believe in fun, so he hurts you badly. I want my Frosty Orbs getting super frosty. 12 and 12 is more than that, so we're okay. I am going very slowly in this fight. That has not been lost on me. Ooh, wow. Got a lot of ways forward to... Oh my god. That's just goodbye to you. However, if it's 12, 12, 12, and 12, why even double it? Because it's going to eradicate you already. Why not get superpowers going? Lovely. That is to say, he loves it. This doesn't seem particularly fair for my foes. This Defect's getting wheels, and it's hard to pinpoint exactly when he got those wheels. Things were looking a bit hairy earlier on. Instead, things are looking quite contrary for my foes. Down they go. Do you even survive this? No. No, you do not. Try and ink bottle as best I can. If I could find a single attack card. Ah, there we go. Not ink bottle, but pen nib. Getting a lot of money in this run as well. Definitely eyeing up that cool-headed. Another consume. No one is enough, thank you. I don't have capacitors to make that better, but cool-headed is always better. Yeah, calipers would be phenomenal, but if they're in the shop, I won't be able to afford them. Echo Form speeds this fight up monstrously. So does consume. Yet another hello world. No, no hello worlds for me, thank you. Cold Snap is good. Ball Lightning is good. Pen Nib is good. Jonk. Being weakened is not good. Wow, that compile driver draws like mad. But Seek can fill my deck with a ton of cards right now. And so it shall. I would like... What do we have even? Yeah, doing this without even knowing what I have here. Barrage seems cool. Defrag is definitely cool. Already Echo Form, but I want to see what's in White Noise and even more defragging. Actually, do I have the turbo power to get through this? Maybe not. Turbo, please. White Noise, you are Echo Form. Oh yeah, okay. Don't mind if I just do everything. Don't even need to recursion this thing here. Fine, give me more options. I would like better options. That actually wasn't the card I was planning on getting. I wanted to get Compile Driver and scroll my way down the deck a bit better. Should have played Diffusion to get more out of it. I'm obviously not playing particularly well here because I'm just looking at what I have here thinking the Maw is already dead. But is that true? Remember, we got double Echo Form here. Do I have Dual Cast out there? I do have Dual Cast out there. Keep that damage flowing. We've got block galore. The Roboruns are impossible to follow up after a point. It can be a good way to train yourself at the game, I rather think. By trying to follow what's going on here. Give me cards, please. Lots of cards. And let me play lots of cards. And draw lots of cards. And play lots of cards. I want to kill him without playing an attack if possible. Keep the pen nib at the ready. Any skill thing would take him out nicely. Hologram, are you up for the task? Almost. You're almost up for the task. Something like Zap would help out enormously here. Not sure if I can kill him without playing an attack here. Overclock could possibly help out. If none of this works, I have an attack to help me, but... Oh, Cool-Headed could help. I should have brought back Dual Cast then. Then I could have Cool-Headed into Dual Cast. Consume almost helps. I'm one shy of killing him like that. That isn't good enough. And I don't have anything to draw with. No, I got Overclock to draw with. Alright. Plus, I have enough defense to not have to worry either. Das ist gut too. Ah, there we go. But I can't play it. Crumbs. Alright, there we go. Just trying to keep my pen nib where it needs to be, which is ready to do Mondo damage with Akabeko. Good fight. Recycle is good. Recycle trims down the deck, gives me extra energy, but cool-headed is just always good. Another force field. You know, if one force field is good, the other one's going to be even better. Sure, I'll take force field. Recycle, though. I keep thinking I have Snecko draw. I really don't, but I'm taking this anyway. We have good draw, period. Okay, well. Seek Echo Form Defrag Plus, or maybe Glacier Plus. Maybe even White Noise. Get another power. Powers are good. Also makes those force fields easier to play. Because my turn 1 draw kind of blows. Could also get something I could hologram, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, hard to think of anything better than getting my defrag down. Nothing to holo, so no point playing it. And yeah, those strikes, good sign that empty cage might have been a good idea. Oh, Nelly. That might look good, but it's not as good as it seems, because that's only 80 and then 32. It's not actually going to deal 80 and 80. Only one of them gets pen nib Akabeko'd. Powerful turn of pain, though. I could draw a bajillion with you, and I will. Okay, that feels better. That feels a lot better. Defrag makes force field very cheap. Hello, Barrage. I was hoping for another power to make force field even cheaper, but that'll do. 16 plus 9, 25 block, 30 incoming. We more or less have this. What did I just say? 25. I've got no free block coming in. I'd like to consume, but I should probably not consume. In that case, we'll do it like this. Good enough. Potion? No way I'm using my potions. We're holding on to those. Absolutely holding on to those. Double Steam Barrier might be a good way forward, but this could be anything. Could even be buffer. Could even be 2 buffers. 13 plus 7 is 20, so 1 buffer gets used up. Never punished. Yeah, the orbs happen before the constriction. Alright, there we go. Now we start cooking. Good block going on. Certainly blocks the constricts and half of the damage that this fool's going to try and do. Alright, fine. We'll use our pen nib at long last. And now we need to build it back up with crappy attacks. Stack would... Ooh, stack equals a block. You know what I'm trying to say, even if I don't. It equals stuff. Otherwise, this doesn't do a whole lot of anything for me, but it's okay. I'm pretty hard to kill. Could afford to be more killy, though. I really think Capacitor would go a long way to make that barrage slap, or any kind of strength gain that I could get. Not reprogram, though. Not any. What am I doing? Beam Cell should have come first there. How does this guy even play this game? Poorly, it seems. Strike. Pen nib on 9. Perfect end to a perfect fight. No. Also no. My deck is really bloated. It has to be a very good card for me to want to add. Blizzard can be good, but it's not good enough. I don't generate that much frost. Although it is plus, which is quite nice. Okay, shopping experience. What am I looking for again? I forget, but let's go anyway. Courier, help me. Strike removes are very good. As you can see, the strikes weigh me down enormously, but I'm eyeing up those orange pellets. Power attack skill, remove all debuffs, potentially from the hearts. Is that better than removing a strike? Not drowning in powers, right? Hello world, defrag, defrag. I guess white noise and echo form. There's a lot of ways to trigger those white pellets. Dead branch would be pretty cool, but not cool enough. Yeah, I think I have to take that over. Oh, right, oh no, not tungsten rod. We'll never see the tungsten rod now. Don't think I'll take any of these potions. Awakened one's going to cause me issues, no doubt. There's no draw here, and draw is about the only thing we can really use at this point. Yeah. Skims, overclock pluses, it's all good. Now let's go and kill some elites. Hello, giant head. What do you mean I can't block? Five energy, though. Yeah, leap blocks this, so if I just seek Echo Leap and then play defrag, we're okay, but couldn't I do better? What if I suck... if I only had a bit more draw, like Seeking Seek Plus would be amazing at this point. Because I would like to play everything in my hand apart from the strike, really. But I also want Echo Form down. I could take a chance and get Turbo Overclock. That way I'm not doing Echo Form things, but I am getting all of this down, which is pretty cool. That's a decent draw, at least. I'll give it a go. Where's my Turbo? If we don't see Echo Form for a while, this could backfire tremendously. There's Turbo. Alright, help me out here. Overclock. Kind of. Kind of does help. Alright. Defrag, more defrag, fusion, cool-headed. Didn't necessarily help. I never did do that leap, did I? But defend takes care of things. Turbo the Sunder, wallop that giant head. Even get pellets off, although that does nothing. Interesting way to play that hand. The thing about Defect is that when he gets his cards, he can play a hand whichever way he wants. Because he can manipulate his deck better than any other character. Some characters place things on top of the draw pile or out of their discard pile. No, Defect just puts it in his hand, because that's how he rolls. This is not a good rolling turn here. Can't even do damage. Yeah, I still think my deck lacks damage output. It's fine if you get loads of frost up, but we haven't found a single capacitor. Not that we haven't taken it, we haven't seen it, and we even have Prayer Wheel. So not a good day to be us. Also, where's Echo Form? Maybe I should have played that earlier. In comes the Pain Train, though. I'd rather not be subjected to the attacks of the Pain Train. Force Field is free, you say? I like free. Oops, order. Fight could get a little ugly at this point, because Giant Head buffs up every turn by 5. I'm not sure if there's an upper limit. Not sure I want to know either. No Echo Form for me then. That's okay though, we should have the fight largely in our control. Just keep the block up and chip away with my joke amount of damage. Dual cast, consume. More orbs, please. Rebound nothing. Rebound Steam Barrier, actually. We have a lot of block, but imagine if we had even more block. Why are you still here? A lot of people are asking me that. We've been at this all day. 6 hours 40 of Spire this evening. It's quite a lot of Spire. I swear I'll hurt you eventually, Giant Head. It just wants to be put out of its misery. It's not the only one. Alright, Hologram. Can that get me something that does damage? Can it get me draw? Yeah, draw is something this deck desperately needs. I feel really bad not having those you-know-what cards. We don't block entirely here, by the way. Might need that turbo where I'm going. It's pen-nibbed. No buts, just get it done. I love Jake's Spire streams. I also love my Spire streams. I enjoy this game magnificently so. Am I going to make use of this? Could be in for a bad position. Let's see what's in here first. That's quite promising. I'm going to need energy where I'm going here. Turbo, please. This is a very messy deck, by the way. I think you've noticed that, but yes, very messy. Please be gone, giant head. And give me a good relic for it. Orichalcum is a good relic. It synergizes with plated armor and frost orbs just the way you want it to. So we have a guaranteed 10 block if we have nothing else going for us, and the frost orbs will come in. So actually playing block cards is bad now. Funny that. So I turned down second barrage earlier, didn't I? And now I find myself lacking attack cards. Compile driver is good though. Good for draw. Yeah, I gotta take a draw card. I've stopped playing Slay the Spire myself in wait of Slay the Spire 2. It's so nice to watch some. Yeah, but it's going early access, so heavens knows I won't be touching it for a while. I imagine once Slay the Spire 2 is out, I'll probably lose interest in Slay the Spire 1, and I'll just wait for Slay the Spire 2 to finish its early access. But that is just a guess. Well, there's no 9/9 in gold, and I don't want to upgrade all my cards. Because we have a lot of upgraded cards, so it's definitely go for a rare relic. Please don't be Hexaghost. It's Hexaghost. That's very bad, because Hexaghost is going to hit me like a truck on turn 2. Notably, I don't have good solutions for that. I guess 6 focus is a solution, but I will not be afraid of using the Gambler's Potion if this turn ends up bad. Doesn't look too bad. Just defrag Glacier seems like a great way to get through this. Is it great enough, though? Compile Driver will draw a little bit, but it might not draw enough. $10, $20, $34. Damn, I'm just a little bit shy of blocking this entirely. Hello World won't make this free, but it'll help me out a little bit. Oh well. My poor plated armor didn't deserve that. Where'd you come from, Echo Form? That's creative AI working for me immediately. I don't even need to play a block card. We've got passive block for days here. Also, no downsides. Because who needs downsides? Look at that, just passive blocking 29. Feels good. Echo the Echo Form, you say? I think I can get behind that. Seek, I'd like everything, please. How do we even deal with this guy? I don't know, but I do want Turbo in my deck, and I do want some Lightning in my deck. That seems pretty good. Let's enjoy a million power right now. Million power is good, but what about even more power? More power out of consuming. Poor Hexaghost. Poor Hexaghost. Does make my barrage quite a bit worse when I do that, but very not concerned. Goodbye, Creative AI. Give me energy that I cannot spend, please. And done. And my rare reward is a very rich one, the Fossilized Helix. In the unthinkable event that the robot takes even a scuff of damage, negate it for the first time in that encounter. A potion which I cannot fit, and a card that I do not want. Do I even want this upgrade? Wait, I can't upgrade cards. All I can do is rest, and resting is useless. Well, unless I really want those 2 hit points, which I'll get in combat anyway. Lowers my options and forces me into an elite. That's okay. I'm sure that's okay. This isn't so okay. Darklings coming in swinging on turn 1's never that fun. How many capacitors would be too many in this deck? 2 unupgraded. Even 2 upgraded, but more than 2 would be a waste, I think. Comes a point where you don't really achieve much more by doing more consuming and changing orb slots. You want to start doing output instead. Speaking of output... No, this is okay. Not even sure I want to turbo to do everything here. I can deign to not use a strike, but I won't. Slightly better to leap than not leap. Unfortunately, the buffer gets wasted like that. Fortunately, we get revenge. Donk. Dum dum dum. I can bring that Sunder back if I think I could do nasty things to these guys. Not so sure that I can, though. What's going to help me out here? I can get the turbo, so I can happily Echo Form and something else. Possibly Glacier. Possibly White Noise. I get Glacier going. Turbo. Perfect. Well, maybe not perfect. There must have been a perfect way of playing those cards, but I'm satisfied with what we did. No echoed Echo Form here, but this is fine. Wow. Just wow. You're all dead. Bye-bye. Alright, another potion that I don't particularly want. Overclock. I say I need draw, I don't turn down draw. Self-repair comes a little late. Compile driver is draw. Compile driver is indeed draw. Let's get drawing. Not only do I have to open this and get a curse, I can't take the relic. But I must take that sapphire key. Feel like I've seen regret before. Lose hit points equal to the number of cards in your hand. I have recycle, which can burn that in a fight. Definitely going to be useful to do that in a prolonged fight. Although fortunately, we do get money. And if we chance upon a shop here, odds are 6%, possibly 8 by the time we get here, then we can remove that before we go into the boss gauntlet. Although maybe we get something nice like the Panto thinger for healing as we get that far. Akabekoed Pen-Nibbed Strike. No, I'd like to kill this guy with an Akabekoed Pen-Nibbed Barrage with a full amount of orbs. That said, though, that might be asking for a lot. Ew, that is not very nice. And it's lose hit points, it's not take damage. Not thrilled at that, but I was never meant to be thrilled at that. Oh, right, it ate my buffer. That's extra bad. Damn, that buffer could have been good when Nemesis comes in with 45. Not looking hot so far, is it? Let's see what the draw has for us. Pen-Nibbed Sunder when he's immortal like that? I don't think so. What do I have here anyway? I got 18 block. But playing block cards will advance things better. So for one, we hollow Cool-Headed. And then Glacier. And now I have what I need for a Pen-Nibbed Barrage on this freak. Yeah, that's much better. Imagine if it were normality, I would cry. Not much I could do if it were normality, though. Just block as best I can here. Could go for the eyes if I really thought I was going to be punished here. But I have enough block, right? 20 and 29, yeah, we're good. Go for the eyes to make him weakened, but... Was I ever meant to do damage against this guy? Might have been a consideration. me a little bit of energy. Yeah, leap does slightly block for me. Defrag helps. That helps as well. Alright, come on. Let's lay him flat next turn. I've been waiting a long time for... Where the hell is Barrage? Didn't I get 2 of them? I did pick up a second Barrage, right? No, I took the Combile Driver instead. Okay, well I can still get to it. By drawing a million. This is no longer funny, Barrage. Okay, what does Brian Boitano do in this insipid situation? He seeks his last 2 cards. He plays a white noise. Gets machine learning. And then he finally does this. Pretty good. It's a pretty good card. I know you agree, because it's what I think. Bye, Nemesis. Don't give me the boot. Ooh, the Oddly Smooth Stone is very welcome. I love just flat boosting block. It suddenly turns holograms into defend cards that do more than just defend. Holograms are already amazing. Aggregate, but it fights with Capacitor. Aggregate is pre-upgraded, massive amounts of energy, truly enormous with a deck this fat. Gain energy for every 3 cards in your draw pile. This could easily be 10 or more energy. But there's no way we turn down Capacitor. It's too good. Can't be upgraded, but that's okay. It could be Echo formed. But what about Claw? Think of the clawing we could do. No, we think about the Capacitor. Oh, that's terrible art. It's okay. Anyway, Capacitor for sure. Claw, a rose between 2 thorns here. Why do we keep getting this event? I hate it. Really shouldn't be an A20. Just a dead draw event. Like those FTL times where you journey into nothing. Buffer is going to be very good here. But maybe we can get away without having to use it. It's possible. We're gonna get away with this? Maybe if I use my strike, I could. What do I have anyway? I've got 15 plus 9. I've got 20 something. Bye, Akabeko. Alright, that's fine. Want to keep the buffer as long as possible because if Transient gets 1 big hit on you, you can be reeling from it. And I do not wish to be reeling from it. Should have considered my steps a little more carefully there. You know, I like Hello World. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, so I believe in Hello World. See, it gives me vulnerable. Hey, Capacitor's here. A lot of cool things are here, and I can do pretty much all of them. First of all, make that full vulnerable. Give me tons of energy. Get the Echo Form down now. Also, give me cards. Oh yeah, give me cool cards. I like cool cards a lot. Donk. I think if I put my mind to it, killing Transient wouldn't be impossible here, but I'm not going to put my mind to that. I'm just going to win. Well, Buffer is saying goodbye. Yeah, can't get rid of that regret. And it might come back, that's the thing. It just keeps coming back. It doesn't go away unless you recycle it. Yeah, if I can just last 2 turns against this guy, he will fall over and die, and we certainly can. All I need to do is block, and I will keep my pen nib where it is. Are we good here? 44, 50, 60, 70, 84. Good. Seek the regret, perhaps. Yeah, I could seek the regret to torch it with... Yeah, I could seek regret and recycle to get rid of it if it was that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it is a pain. Blocking or drawing? How about both? Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Do not put myself in a position to redraw that regret. As long as I have the block, Transient is dead. And there's nothing to set up. Helps with the timed achievement. Yeah, a random thing like that helping out doesn't feel so good. Power Potion versus Flex Potion's a difficult choice. That Flex Potion makes my barrage just raise Cain. But the Power Potion could help out in a big way. That's a no, because it's not draw. That Loop Plus is a yes. Trigger my rightmost orb 2 times could really help out with, say, Focus or Fusion Orb on the front, or cooking a Dark Orb. So I take that, I don't take these, I admire my big chunky deck, and we don't take that. The Gambler's Brew is amazing in Act 4, really helps you against a biblically awful turn against Heart and Spear and Shield. Flex Potion is amazing at finishing a fight. Also, Power Potion isn't going to work so good against Awakened one, so no thanks. Ah! The Illusion of Choice. Alright, what do we have? Creative AI, I'll take that. I'll also take Draw. I'll take Defrags. I'll take 1 damage if I do nothing here, but that's actually bad, so let's not take 1 damage. Otherwise, I guess we can Recursion. Good, it hit the right person. It's not like I have Ice Cream. Not playing Strikes, because I don't want to waste Akabeko'd Pen Nib. Oh, well, this fight's over. Oh, this fight is absolutely over. That said, I am going to be using this up to say goodbye to you, or else I could be in a lot of trouble, huh? That's 15 to them all. Hang on. Contemplating my options here. I could get rid of the Spiker right now. No, to be honest, the fight is already over, right? You've got to go before you cause me troubles. Actually, he will be gone before he causes me troubles, so don't worry about it. Electro Die isn't good enough. One of these freaks has to die, so it's going to be you. Oh, wait, order? What is this man doing? Dude, why do I only have 10 block? Oh, well, Buffer do its thing. And then I hope I don't see Regret before I kill these things. Consume will help enormously with that. Hate to say it, but I don't think I want to draw. I want to just kill these things right now. Compile Driver could have drawn Regret, and that would have been bad. More Compile Drivers. Here I was saying draw is bad, but draw is actually good. Fattens my deck up something fierce, though. But draw is good. Draw is good! Oh, but Equilibrium is good. Oh, Equilibrium is good. Hold on to your hand, but it could cause clog issues. Might be a little late for that. Skim is good, Hologram is good. Given the choices, I'd rather Hologram so I can grab more targeted cards. Currently my draw game is okay. But man, draw 4 is good. Deck's getting unbelievably fat. I could do with Aggregate. I want it back. Play a power, channel a lightning. Okay. It's an option. Oh, thank goodness for plated armor. I don't know if I want to waste this. So I won't. Yeah, deck is very full-bodied here. Rich in flavor. No fat, no flavor. Hello, Regret. Oh. Ugh. Sunder almost helping. Almost. Still helps, actually. Yeah, I think I can annihilate the middle one with Ball Lightning Sunder. I miscalculated. Still taking you out, though. Dooming and Glooming is quite bad. I'm going to take a lot of damage here if I don't play my cards better. But what could even get me out of this horrible situation? Not a whole lot. Hologram actually nets me less block, unless I hollow or hollow some other block card. Doom and Gloom advances the fight. Oh yeah, Regret disappears my buffer actually, so this is really, really bad. Rats. A bad situation has crept up on us. Could Gambler's Brew here, but I'd rather not. But yeah, Regret kills the buffer, then I have 12 block, and then I take 28 damage. That is a big ouchie. Hollow Hollow gets rid of a little bit of that, but nothing else does anything that really saves my bacon here. Hollow Cool-Headed could potentially save my bacon. It doesn't. Okay, well that is a shame. Doesn't change the outcome of buffer though. Oh well. Some days you're the dog, some days you're the fire hydrant. At least we can't do anything at rest sites other than rest, so we will be getting a fair chunk of this back, provided things don't go from bad to worse. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Maybe grab some block, given the way this is going. Yeah, just one turn too shy. When all three Darklings attack at the same time, you can be in for a very bad time, and that's exactly what we were. That might still be what we're in for. Echo Form, but no real use for the Echo Form? Ouch. Do I use the Gambler's Brew now, though? Because right now I block 6, 7, 7 and 15. That's not good enough. Oh yeah, this is pretty bad. Too bad for this. I think I just get rid of all of it. I want better options, please. Okay, things look better already. Things look a whole lot better already. Oh yeah. That's 30 damage right there. Wait, what was I thinking with targeting you? Don't know what I was thinking. Probably best not to do much of more of that, you know, thinking. Where's my turbo? Hollow turbo. Definitely could have played this round better. I'm hoping for a replacement potion, preferably the potion I just burned there, the Gambler's Brew, because it's very, very good. And like any good potion, I just threw it away. A whole strike to take you out, huh? Somebody try and stop me. By the way, why don't you rate stack highly? Synergy with turbo and overclock. I just have a lot of block cards. I can't really fatten up my deck much more. It's getting dangerous to do that. Now I want to add things that mitigate the fatness of the deck, like draw. Draw is nice. Beam Cell's vulnerable, which is also nice. Yeah, this is stuff, but it doesn't really draw, so I think we just say no to this. My deck has become too unwieldy. Adding things generally makes things worse, not better. Heat sinks is draw. Yeah, when I play power, do we do much of that though? I don't think we do much of it at all, really. Reboot is also draw, with a lot of reshuffling. Could be good, could be bad. You know what, I'll give it a go. It's already upgraded, so it is 6 nice cards. Good for it's basically a Gambler's Brew and a card. That's a nice way to think of it. Alright, let's get that resting. So we weren't punished that badly, but we're still punished, and losing the potion hurts as well. Now, can the Defect do what everybody else already did, and handle the Awakened one? It's worth seeing what's in White Noise. Is Heat Sinks worth it? I don't think so. I think Capacitor's worth it. I think Cool-Headed is worth it. Buffering this hit is not the world's worst thing, but I could also just reboot right now. I like the idea of rebooting right now. Heat Sinks might be free, but the Awakened one gains 2 energy from it. Oh, Echo Form is worth it. Yeah, Echo Form is absolutely worth it. But we can still turbo and keep the fight going. Turbo into Fusion is already quite good, and I can draw quite a lot with that. And we might be able to get some block enough going for this not to be a problem. It's a shame to ditch my Akabesto like this, but... Well, we have options here. could I ever possibly block this? I've got 12 block right now. That's not 9 that gets added to it, though. That's only 3 that gets added to it. Cool-Headed could draw something, but it's not going to be anything particularly useful unless it's another Steam Barrier. Probably just cards that I won't be able to play. Even so, more orbs are good orbs. Yeah, it's goodbye buffer regardless, so let's not waste the power of the Steam Barrier. Yeah, I know the curse can screw me, but I need to press on regardless. What do we do here, though? Could hollow Turbo, and then hollow something else. Or we could draw deeply with Overclock. Hollow is almost certainly getting me Turbo anyway. And it would just get me another draw card, so why not just use the Overclock to get drawing fast? Well, how did Jake add a regret to the deck? I don't know, but I do regret it. What the hell was I thinking? I think I played these defrags regardless. At least the +2 one for sure. But that heat sinks, I don't think I want to see it. This is a garbage hand, by the way. I need to draw better than this. Need to draw much better than this. I think I just bring back Compile Driver to draw. Hollow Compile. Could hollow Overclock. That also draws and doesn't cost me the energy. Need some Frost Orbs here, by the way. Okay, Glacier helps tremendously. Leap also probably helps tremendously. Alright, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, and that. Yeah, we full block now, that's better. Now I need to kill these cultists and start demolishing the Awakened one. Preferably with Consume. I want Consume and something to burn for loads of energy. It could easily be Sunder, but Sunder would annihilate one of these things. So I could take... Well, I couldn't play Sunder if I got it. Unless I had a 2-cost thing to burn with Recycle, which I don't. Could also bring in Regret and recycle Regret, but then I can't play Consume or Sunder. Barrage also kills one of these things, but I'm more interested in setup right now, so I really want Consume down to make all my orbs much better. And then either a 0-cost card or a target. Dualcast is 0 cost. It's not worth it though. Sickening. What's a man to do here? Doom and Gloom goes bye-bye, I say. Cooking a Dark Orb could really help against this guy for dealing damage, something I don't do particularly well. Recycling a crappy Defend and then seeking out Consume is definitely an option. Actually, I would probably burn Heat Sinks. Burn Heat Sinks, seek Consume, and probably just seek out a piece of garbage that I don't want to see anyway. Yeah, grab me Consume and then grab me something like this. Oh, Sender's Bane, that's a good call. Then we Consume, and now we have tons of passive block. This fight should be in the bag now. As long as I take care of the cultists so we don't get totally screwed by Regret. No, not totally. Wow, that's a lot of damage coming in, but fortunately Force Field can do wondrous things for us. Don't think I'll double Doom and Gloom, that'll use up my Plasma Orb, and I rather like that. But yeah, let's get cooking one of these. By the time it comes to the front, I hope it just annihilates these guys. But notably, not doing much progress in this fight. Ooh, oh boy, I need to do progress in this fight. Let's have some regrets. No, we don't regret because we have Hologram. Yes, no regret necessary. Hollow back, recycle to get rid of it, and hollow back... Some draw would be good because I'll be able to dual cast the plasma, so something that draws is good. Compile driver, for example. Or even another fusion. But yes, we definitely want recycle to get rid of regret. And yeah, I think compile drivers for the better. So absolutely do not want to see that card again. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 6. No one can calculate that. Certainly neither can that cultist. I want both of you very dead. And I want some draw. That is some draw. I would like more cards, please. Okay, how do we go about this then? Do I really just cycle Frost Orbs until this thing kills you? Because I might be able to do that. What's the most you can even do at this point? 6 by 4 plus 8. Is that 6 times 4 or 6 damage 4 times? I think it's 6 damage 4 times. So it's actually 12 damage 4 times, 48 damage. So if I can block 48 passively... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sevens is pretty good. Also, I can still consume to make my Frost Orbs better. So I think that's probably what we do. Alright, very good. Loop is nice. Loop is very nice because it's going to trigger the Frost Orb twice, so I think it's actually worth doing that, even if it makes him a tad stronger. He doesn't seem very happy, but what if I don't care about his happiness? How do we even lose from here? The burns, of course. No one can handle the burns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 7 plus 4 should be good. Looks pretty good to me. And now as long as we have that Dark Orb cooked up, we can recursion it and kill him. However, what if our Frost Orbs did even better? That might not be a good idea. Not better than consuming. Oh boy, that did not do what I wanted it to do. I thought I had more block than that. Guess I do need to consume. Or work my way down the deck. Where is consume? There's consume. That's what happens when you get a little too complacent. This is not consuming. I'm gonna wait. I still want the Frost Orb there for extra block. Still not consume, but it is recursion, which is quite funny. Still not what I'm looking for, though, unless I really think I can just block my way to infinity. Which, yeah, a little bit more consuming will go a long way here. There's consuming. I don't want to consume twice, do I? Too late, I just did. I hope that was better. Might have been worse. Might have been worse. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 something with that. That's 60 something, so that should be okay, right? Just, but we're there. Yeah, I could play the burn twice. Not really much I can do to meaningfully scale here. Recursion actually works to my benefit. Get that damage done, because you keep the orb and you just keep cooking it. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we're going to bring it forward, recursion it, and then bring it forward and slaughter him with a dual cast. That is my Grandmaster plan here. Give me that burn, and give me, I guess, force fields. Actually, recursion. Keep moving it forward. Recycle the burns, bring it forward. And I guess we could start setting up. Recycle for faster play. I think the thinking involved in that would be slower than just working my way forward. Although, what am I doing? I need to be bringing back the recursion. Where's my recursion? Yoink. Cold Snap is the same as recursion. Do not play Glacier though, that would evoke the Dark Orb, and that is no good. Pen Nib is something. Don't know if it's something good though. Alright, do not consume further, then it's actually a net not good thing for me. Do consider the double barrage though. No, he's not happy with that. Alright, so I made one slip up in this otherwise fairly flawless fight, at least so far. Cool-Headed puts that on front. Is that good for me? It's good if we find recursion. Pretty bad if we don't, actually. Let's believe. Let's believe. And play the burn twice. I'm not playing Hello World. Not gonna make him even stronger for that. Force field doing your thing. Whew. Does anyone know the name of the mod that's giving all the stats and info? It is called Info Mod. There are all my mods right there. They're all available on Steam Workshop and or GitHub. So if you want to play exactly this way, then grab those. But gameplay-wise, it's all the same. It's just giving you information like how many extra cards have we got from Prayer Reel? How much are we healed from Blood Vial? What's the potion chance? How much do the shops cost? This is just information. It does not change the way the game is played whatsoever. Which is good, because I just want to play the same as everyone else. I like there to be a good solid standard, especially in a game like this. There's recursion. Alright, goodbye, Awakened One. It doesn't get played the second time. That's interesting. Why not? It should have recursioned the Frost Orb. The Frost Orb wasn't targeting an enemy, so why in the world did that not work out? That's peculiar. Oh well, we kill you with the Dark Orb once we get it forward. And he's not so tough. I mean, there are other ways to kill you. I would like to set up my pen nib while we're at it. Actually, what I could do is thus. Get me my recursion, get me my glacier. That way I can bring you forward some more, and then we just kill you with that, even just by evoking it. And in running towards that, I want pen nib set up on 9. Yeah, the enemy info is really good, because it's all stuff that you can just learn. So why have it obfuscated? I'm not a big fan of that kind of thing in games. Like, oh, just play more. It's like, okay, or I could just have the information. You all have it. Why don't I? This is nice, but attacks are nice too. This'll do. There we go. Pen nib on 8 will be fine. Wait, no it won't. Akabeko things. Okay, well, hopefully we're not punished as we go into Donu Deka. These guys will definitely punish me for that slow play. It's a shame it's not the Slime Eater, the Time Eater rather, because he's a very easy matchup for a Frost Orbed Defect. These guys are not. Gotta act fast. This is not immediately looking nice and fast. This is looking quite bad, actually. Get that fusion up front, if you please. And at the very least, I can hard cast my force field. 17, 26, good. Blocking the first instance, a good start. I'm not afraid to use the flex potion if it kills Donu faster. And Donu is the one that has to die here. He's the one that buffs up both their strength. This isn't great. It's really not great. Compile, what do you have for me? More compiling. More hologramming. I need better things than this, like a lot better. Turbo actually helps quite a bit. I need that extra energy, and that means dual cast helps quite a bit. However, I'm going to need to get that fusion orb back in order for Compile Driver to draw more. I might have misplayed that depending on what Compile Driver draws for me. Bump Kiss. Ugh, I did misplay that then. I shouldn't have focused so much on the plasma orb, but I wanted it for the energy back. And of course the draw. Shouldn't have dual cast so early, because then I ended up with energy that I couldn't use. My mistake. Alright, keep the hope alive, shall we? What's in white noise? Echo form! Never punished. It's conceivable that a man could be punished every now and then, but I'm frankly not seeing it. Hey, there's Barrage. Again, I'm not afraid to use Barrage to crack one open on Donu, but I need a damn good reason to do so. Something like Pen Nib setup, which we notably don't have. I want to cook a Dark Orb, but I'm not sure that's the way this fight goes. Notably, we have no scaling with our orbs going on right now. Loop is good. Reboot is tempting. This does damage, but it doesn't do setup. We need to work on our setup. Let's draw 6 cards and hope for better. Seek makes it all worthwhile. Overclock is great. If I could just get my hands on Turbo, which I could get with Seek, then this is grand. Capacitor would be nice as well. In fact, Capacitor, Defrag plus... I should see what's in Cool-Headed first. Especially if it's Defrag plus, see? Don't search for something if you might just draw it. But I still want that Turbo. Yeah, Turbo gets me through this, even if we're mortgaging some of our problems. And I want Capacitor as well. Turbo, Capacitor, Glacier to fill it up and block, Defrag to make it better. Hologram for more Turbo. Yeah, we're going places today. Then get overclocking. More energy, my lord. More regret, my lord. A little bit. Could still use that energy. How about more draw? If I draw into something... Well, the regret's going to eat the buffer anyway, so it's better just to make the turn work for me more. Yeah, well, at least I'm getting garbage out of my hand right now. Alright, there we go. Just keep on triggering orange pellets. It hasn't cleared a single debuff, but it's there. Alright, fight is well under control, but I am quite slow at killing, so situations like this don't do me many favors. Yeah, there's the voids that we were causing our own problems with. Donu's getting stronger, and I'm not catching up. Donu's making them both stronger. Ooh, Echo the Echo form. It's as good as it sounds, which is to say very, very good. Compile for draw. And then we can do more things. Where's that Turbo of mine? Yeah, I probably want Turbo here. Yeah, Turbo, because we've got good draw on our hands right now. So give me Turbo and give me... This is a fun thing. When you Echo Hologram, Hologram can get itself back. It's not fair, but it's what it does. Alright, let's start going places. Even to Hello World? I don't think Hello World's where we want to be, but I could still make use of you, I believe. Don't doubt the Hello World. Maybe doubt the Sunder a little bit. That was a mistake, but I can undo that mistake. Barrage is nice. It's not Flex Potion nice, at least not yet. We can still do more. Bring me back yet more Turbo. I'm just completely annihilating my deck here. We don't care. Where we're going, all we care about is rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Barrage? Nah, we're not going to see Barrage in time. There we go. Just deal the damage. Echoing Echo Form worked in the same turn is something I didn't expect the first time. I still don't think it should work like that. If you dupe pot Echo Form, your second card will not be doubled. So I don't think it's consistent, but I have been told I'm wrong, so I guess I just have to accept that I'm wrong. Definitely don't mind consuming this. That's a lot of extra goodness. There we go. Suddenly we're blocking like a king. And we can draw like a king as well. Just don't draw me regret and we're okay. Oh, hello, Barrage. Not as good as it could be, but it's still really, 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 really good. Be gone. Now it's just you and me. You won't scale up, and I don't have to worry about being attacked every single turn. I also don't want to see that burn again. I'd also like to cook a Dark Orb for better draw going forward. And I'd like my things to block better. And I'm not done with you. Cough it up. The Void is not nice, but we loop. So I can do this. Gonna get tons of energy off of Plasma for every turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 energy. Sure, but what do I do with it? Why, we hologram, of course. Hollow Barrage, Hollow... Hollow? Barrage? Hollow... Barrage? Hollow... Hollow? Does this seem fair yet? Utterly blap Deca. Insist on further blapping Deca. And then insist on further blapping of Deca. The blapping shall continue until morale improves. And try and set up Pen Nib and fail. Bye-bye. Alright, we're into Act 4. 3 for 3 today. Could it be happening? The heart is trembling in fear, or possibly old age, because it took me an aeon to get up here. We charge our Dark Core to the maximum and deal 2294. Has the Defect been before? Why does he see Silent and Ironclad's footprints on the ground? Jake, why do you not try any of the modded characters? I'm just not interested. This game is already so wonderfully and sublimely well-balanced and replayable that I'm just not interested in playing with the mods. Well, it's a shame we took Fusion Hammer, but sleeping is our only option. How does a robot sleep and what does it dream of? Also, we can finally get rid of our regret. Hated having this card. It ruined our buffer that we got. And it must be disposed of even if you offer me Symbiotic Virus. Even if you offer me another Barrage. Yeah, we could do multiple things, but that card has got to go. Another turbo? I don't think so. We just take the one turbo and fetch it with hologram. But Barrage is nice. This orb is amazing. Essence of Darkness. We can just channel a bajillion Dark Orbs. Answers a lot of fights. Yeah, truly an amazing potion. It should command a much higher price tag than that. But I think it's Barrage and Essence of Darkness. Multicast is a cheap way to get double energy, but I can't afford it with both of these things. I think both of these things are better. Vajra for Barrage? Nah. I'd rather have Cultist Potion, actually. Cultist Potion would be very good. I'm not sure Vajra, Barrage. I can't afford them both, and I want the extra Barrage, so give me that. And give me that. And we're good. As long as I don't have Regret in my hand, I cannot have too many problems here. Now let's go. And whilst you feast your eyes on this turn 1 draw, I need to take a swift water break. Who would have thought playing for 7.5 hours leaves a man needing to grab something to drink? I'll be back momentarily. Much better. Now tell me about just how good this turn 1 draw looks. Well, we're not getting ravaged by it, but it's certainly not anything to write home about. Like, at all. We play everything, and that's it. And everything isn't that much. Get defrag, get zippity zap. I shouldn't even play Steam Barrier, it just gets worse for no good reason. Does mean I could turn around and face the Spire shield, but next turn's going to be horrible regardless. We don't have our Gambler Brew, which means next turn could just be end of the run levels of bad. But those are the breaks. At least we have Buffer, but Buffer doesn't help much in this fight due to the order of attacks. The multi-attacks, you can buffer the last one, I guess. Wow, this is bad. Yeah, this is exactly the level of bad that one can expect from Spear and Shield when you have a bloated deck. And no Gambler Brew. Oh man, misplaying and using my Gambler Brew early has cost me dearly right now. So we're going to take 40 damage. Yeah, because this is going to eat the buffer and then just 40 on the chin with no good way of healing. We have no way of mitigating. None at all. And we're not even done with the fight. Also, playing dual cast is a waste because I won't get through this, so it's just loop and cry. Bad time for the raid as we get smashed by Spear and Shield doing Spear and Shield things. Them's the breaks. Ow, ow. Bye-bye buffer, and in comes 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye plated armor as well. And now they still are relentlessly attacking me, as I need to consider what to do about Spear and Shield. Well, I got hologram, but nothing worth hologramming. It's pretty bad being me right now. Oh, are we just dead? Yeah, we added so many draw cards. Where are they? Where's Seek? Where's Reboot? Where are our compile drivers? Where are our overclocks? Safely tucked away in the draw pile. We could be very dead right now. Need to focus on staying alive here. And Leap's the best thing I have for that, very sadly. We are dead? Oh man, that stinks. That stinks so bad. We got nothing. I've got 50 here with 58, 56 coming in. That was unbelievably bad. Drink the potions and cry. It's time for this defect to go nighty-night. That is Spear and Shield for you, though. You bum your draw there, you die. And we were punished for having a bloated deck with no bottles or other innate ways to deal with that. Also, no benefits to draw, no gambling chip, no bag of preparation. And if you don't have things like that, yeah, you are at the risk of just being bodied. It does feel tremendously unfair, but that's the game, especially on A20. It's horrible. That's such a shame because we had a good streak going there, but the streak has been destroyed. So, it comes to an end with the defect here. Good set of relics, and as long as we didn't brick, things were good. But with such an unwieldy deck, we were open to bricking. How did it get so unwieldy? I guess having Prayer Wheel didn't help, but there were just so many cards I wanted, and I thought we had enough draw to get through that. We had overclocks, we had our Seek Plus, we had the holograms going to go back and get things, we had a lot of compile drivers. God, we had a lot of compile drivers. But we just didn't have it.